Founded in 1989 in Rochester, New York, InterVol is an organization dedicated to providing medical supplies and equipment to developing countries. Each year, the organization collects and ships more than 85 tons of equipment to countries in dire need of them. The organization has since expanded to provide health care across the world by sending teams of doctors to offer their services. Since 2018, Belize has been one of the countries that InterVol has partnered with for this endeavor. Through the Belize Cancer Society and the Belize Cancer Center in Dangriga, InterVol has spent the last several days providing care and assistance for cancer patients in the country.
We have a clinical oncology team from InterVol, which is it's a team of 5 providers, 4 of which are oncologists, hematologists. They're visiting from Rochester, New York, and they've been visiting us in Belize since about 2018. The purpose of the mission really is an expansion on the provision of oncology services to those patients in Belize that otherwise, have been diagnosed, but just needed to have some provider consultation. And then the other part of that is an establishment of appropriate treatment plans for these patients that are waiting for treatment. We actually operated this time 3 days in Dangriga at the Dangriga Cancer Center, and then on Thursday today we are operating out of the Belize Cancer Society building to provide those clinical services here.
Leading the team of oncologists is Dr. Saad Jamshed, who specializes in hematology. He said that this mission is one that he's grateful to be a part of each year so that he can share his knowledge and offer his service to patients with limited access.
So it dates back to many, many years. InterVol is one of the volunteer organizations we have in Rochester Regional Health, and we have been coming here doing different medical camps since late 2000s. I got involved in coming to the cancer center in 2018. There was a little bit of a gap during COVID because traveling was difficult, but coming here and seeing patients has been very rewarding. The team here does a phenomenal job of providing care to patients. It's difficult. We see the challenges patients face day in and day out, the delays they experience through different barriers that they have, all the way from screening, being able to conduct the testing, and being able to afford all the care that they need. And to be able to be a cancer survivor takes a lot, both not only on the patient but on the family and multiple stresses. So the team does a nice job over here in providing care locally, because I can imagine otherwise it would be difficult to provide all that care here within Belize itself, without the Cancer Center and Dr. Grant and Sister Delone.
Also on the team were doctors Roxana Vladvonica, a prostate cancer specialist, and Vatsana Govind Kirtani, who specializes in breast cancer. They explained that working in different countries can be challenging at times, but it's worth the effort to meet and assist patients.
To come here was not so difficult. To be able to provide the care that we are used with in the state to the patients here seems to be more challenging for different reasons. Again, transportation, funding, distance. It's different, but that's the reason we are here, because we are trying to narrow the gap as much as we can.
I will say something I found actually very encouraging, that every patient that I've seen is actually very involved with their healthcare. They know a lot about themselves. They know about their medication. We get really good and reliable history. And I think that involvement of community for themselves is the first step, and they have it down. So that's great. And I think we can build from there at this point.
President of the Belize Cancer Society, Kim Simplice Barrow, expressed her gratitude to InterVol for assisting and joining in the Belize Cancer Society and the Belize Cancer Center Dangriga's initiative to ensure that citizens have access to affordable, quality, and effective cancer care services.
For us, it's so very important to have collaboration and partnership with the Belize Cancer Society, Cancer Center Dangriga, and with InterVol. It's such a great collaboration and partnerships. Today, I think we're seeing like about 21 patients just here at the center. They've been here for over the past 4 days, and so in Dangriga they were seeing patients as well. It is an opportunity that perhaps some of our Belizeans would not have had. And it's always good to get a second opinion and to have a dialogue with professional oncologists.
Brittany Gordon for News 5.